we've been through. So don't be afraid to wear your heart on display for them to see who you really are, because we are all made of scars. It's just that some of us are better at hiding our bruises, but I refuse to keep this hidden in the dark. How y'all doing? Just breaking everything. Why not? Man.
Break that, man.
It's cool. It's cool. Thank you so much, Moses, for having me, man. It's always so great to be here. Y'all are freaking awesome, man. I love performing here. My name is John. My friends know me as JP. I perform under the name Boy Once Blind. It's all crazy. Anyway, I'm just glad to be here. For those who haven't seen me, hi. I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. There was a time when I swore I wasn't afraid of anything, but that was before nightmares came to attack me in my sleep. And somewhere inside of these twisted dreams, I believe you were with me. You see, when I was a kid, my parents never bothered checking for monsters under my bed because they knew these beasts were always alive inside my head. And misery loves company. That's why every night she would crawl under the sheets to cuddle closely. But I am not that lonely, and personally, I hate the darkness that consumes the light that I love. The fears from childhood years come creeping in through my bedroom window, and I wish someone would lock the door to this house because I can't reach the deadbolt. God, I need your arms to wrap around me, leaving me numb to everything that seems to surround me. I need your love. So sing me to sleep, Jesus. You're the only voice that can calm me. Sing slowly so I can hold on to every word as long as I can. Please sing without ceasing. Indeed, I am listening. Keep singing so that nightmares won't have a place among your beautiful voice. Be the noise that I hear so I can finally rest in peace. I drove around the same neighborhood where I spent my days daydreaming of a better place. Well, I found a better way to eliminate this anxiety that I feel. But that doesn't mean that I'm completely healed. These stitches that were sewn upon my heart seem to be coming undone, leaving me with a new wound from an old scar. I can't help but smile when I see pictures of myself when I was a child, sitting at the piano with my grandpa. He's my dad's stepdad, but that man at times has been more of a dad to me than I've ever had. And my siblings there, they look happy too. I mean, who would have known the hell we were going through? If you would just see how my grandmother held me in her arms, probably shaking because of the 9 pounds I was. I see the smile on my parents' faces. I flip through these old photographs, reminding me that love might have been lost, but it was once had, and it is long forgotten. But I get lost in these pages, laughing about how the times have changed us. We could have been so much more impatient, but we've waited for better days. And we're still waiting for better days. And it's a shame that the best of days are as fleeting as crashing waves, but still we wait. And we're still afraid, captivated by the frightening thoughts that we create. In spite of ourselves, we'll follow the sound of your heart beat in the dark, and we'll carry these frail bones to where you are. And the nightmares that haunted us for so long aren't a threat, because in your arms is where we belong, and in your arms there is rest. Thank you. So I've been doing spoken word for about 2 years. 2 years now. That's kind of how Moses kind of found out about me. I did my first show, and he was there, and it was just, it's been crazy ever since. I just released my first album a few months ago, and yeah, and it really, if it wasn't for certain tragedies in my life, I would have never done spoken word. I used to be in a band, I used to sing and everything, and I really wasn't that good, and I just felt like I really wasn't really being heard, you know? And there was a tragedy in my life where, like, the only thing I could do is just write and write. And that's all I could do. And now this is what I do, and I hope you all enjoy it. And sometimes I must admit that I'm impatient. You see, I'm so sick of holding my tongue when I want to speak, my breath when I want to breathe. I keep all of my emotions held close on a short leash, but tonight I will set free what needs to be released, and I will scream as if any of you even care to hear me. From your outside point of view, you see a smile in frivolous ways, but underneath this fake facade is a beast that breathes with shame. There's more than meets the eye, and I'm so comfortable in this disguise, teeth as sharp as razors hidden behind this painted smile. There are times when I feel heartless, cold, and insecure. My closet is piled with bones that I've been holding on to for years. But it's about time I let them out. Undignified as it may seem, I have to kill this parasite that has come alive inside of me. God, amputate the parts that are still left unclean before the infection spreads and I'm left to rot from this disease. My sin is ever before me, a haunting reminder of how I failed, frightened by the initial sight of a man I thought was dead. When I see my reflection in a broken mirror that reflects everything I hate, and the pollution I've inhaled is only fueling my deepest rage. I've done my best to clear my conscience, so it's not like I haven't tried, but I swear that there's nothing darker than the thoughts that cross this mind. And I could possibly blame genetics for the reason I'm incandescent, but I'm accountable for myself with no one to shame when I'm living reckless, when I'm throwing my fist into walls. These inanimate objects take the place of those I hate. It's a shame how bad the stress gets, but the mask fits so perfectly. And no one would suspect it because I laugh the loudest. None of you will ever notice I feel rejected. And since the days of adolescence, the song Behind Blue Eyes was a reflection of the man my dad would soon become. You see, he sung that song for years while tapping on the steering wheel, pouring his heart out as if he wrote the song himself. But a song is just a song until it is felt. Then it becomes something else. You see, the rhyme gives birth to reason, and I've seen my dad in all 4 seasons of rage, but I have also seen him change. So I'm left without excuse for my contingent attitude towards the people I've been hurting. Knowing that they don't deserve it makes me feel so low and worthless. The words I've used for cursing, the life that I've been given. I'm trying to convince you that I've changed, yet I remain so stubborn, so indignant. The introspection of your eyes have seen all I have to hide, contaminated by the sin that ravages through my veins like a virus. My anger so unrighteous, unjustified, and my reactions led by these spontaneous relapses. For years I've been in bondage to the chains that held me captive, imprisoned by the shame, but tonight I'm unmasking, here I am. Imperfect, yet so perfect is your strength in all of my weakness. If you said that I'm forgiven, then you know that I believe it. Here I am. Though broken, here I stand, with nothing more to give and so much more to gain. Here I am. Here I am.